Hey guys, it's Rob here. So, you may have noticed that a lot has happened since the last update, and don't worry, I'm gonna go over all of it. So, where to begin? Well, I guess firstly, I can show you just cosmetically that we have gotten a Pasqually hand, the first one. And if you're curious where this came from, well, apparently it is from the Visalia, California location. And for those of you who know, obviously that was the 5th to last 3 stage, still in operation, was not in good shape at all. So, yeah, kind of cool that it got removed, because, yeah, one of the cosmetics actually went up on eBay. I got an offer and accepted it, so yeah, I now own the hand from there. I am also in the works of getting another hand, and am also still in the works of getting those cosmetics I think I mentioned in the last video, that I'm getting a lot of Pasqually cosmetics. That's still in the works. There is progress happening though, so hopefully within the next couple of weeks I will have that. We'll see. But if not, then yeah, it is what it is. But also, I bought some Dook cosmetics that went up on eBay. Again, I made an offer for that one and they accepted it. So I have this one on currently. And also the drum holder, I don't have it screwed in because I could not figure out quite how to do that. I will soon though. But yeah, so this is actually in pretty good shape. It's a bit dusty and there is obviously stuff, so I will get to cleaning that eventually. But yeah, I mean, other than that, I mean, it's in really good shape. So I also got another glove with that. That was broken. I'm gonna be fixing that. And then a belt, which is also broken, but I will be fixing that. And I went ahead and added some tubing. Seems to work pretty well, for now at least. I'll be trying to do the same to the other side, but I'm gonna have to drill a hole through the wrist, because that one you see right there, right above my finger, is not positioned correctly. So I guess it was just positioned correct in a different spot where on the Visalia Pasquale. So yeah, gonna have to drill a new hole out. Not gonna be fun. I don't really want to, but I have to if I want to get another black tube onto this side. You know, because I don't want it loose. So, yeah, and then secondly, new valves. I mentioned that I needed to get some new valves because the ones I had before had the wrong voltage. They were way too high rated, and it was just not sending enough power through the animatronic in order to make it move. It could hold a movement, and it could deactivate one. It did not have enough power to fully activate a movement, though. Or activate one in general. So, yeah. I've tested them. They work. They work great, actually. And in fact, the muffler has done a fantastic job of just muffling the noise so far. I don't know how it's going to sound during a performance, but it sounds pretty good currently. So, yeah. And I do want to go ahead and give a shout out to Shreveport Automation, or actually I should probably put the name on screen up here. But yeah, I want to give a huge shout out to them. I'll link their Instagram down below, hopefully. If not now, then whenever, you know, I notice that. So yeah, but huge shout out to them. They made these valves for me and they work great. So yeah, let me go ahead and show y'all the last thing I did. So, I've now finally organized the hoses. That was a huge issue. Everything was just a mess and everywhere. Well, I finally organized it. So starting off here, we have one that goes around, just a couple of things that go around here, you know, just to secure them around the head area. Then we go down and you can see that, you can actually see here, I decided to do the hosing. It didn't need a whole lot of organization. We just needed to have one right here just to secure that. You can see here, I've secured that, and it goes down here, meets in the middle with all the other hosing, and then goes to the valves. And then the biggest thing is that I have this black tube that goes around from the front to the back and comes down here in order to protect all this hosing from the rods and stuff, all this stuff that's just sticking out. And one thing I will say is that this has caused these to kind of slam into here. So I will have to replace that. So I do need to replace these with an elbow version, which I've already ordered. So hopefully, I think the first batch is going to get here tomorrow, but another batch will also be coming like Monday or something like that. So yeah, so that'll fix that, as well as the one up here, which was having a bit of leakage, which kind of gets into the next thing. I went ahead and tested the valve bank out, and there's no leaks on the valve bank. There's just this one here, and then I think there's a couple leaks when movements are activated. So I'm gonna have to figure those out, but most of the issues are gone, so yeah. But yeah, if you read the title of this video, you already know what the big thing here is. So yeah, he's on the stage now. He actually looks better than I even thought he would, so that's pretty cool. But the big thing is that I'm actually going to be going ahead and doing a performance on him, so yeah, you'll go and see that in a moment. But yeah, so hope you guys did enjoy this little update, and I'll just go ahead and go to the performance. So I will see you guys in the next video, but for now, here's the performance.
Let's all get up and dance to a song that was a hit before your mother was born. And though she was born a long, long time ago, your mother should know. Your mother should know. Sing it again. Lift up your hearts and sing me a song that was a hit before your mother was born. And though she was born a long, long time ago, your mother should know. Your mother should know. Okay, Mom, tell your kids what you were doing when Irving Berlin wrote this one.
And my heart beats so that I can hardly speak, and I seem to find the happiness I seek when we're out together dancing cheek to cheek. Oh, I'd love to climb the mountain and to reach the highest peak, but it doesn't thrill me half as much as dancing cheek to cheek. Oh, I'd love to go a-fishing in a river or a creek, but I don't enjoy it half as much as dancing cheek to cheek. Dance with me, I want my arms about you. All the charms about you will carry me through to heaven. I'm in heaven, and my heart beats so that I can hardly speak, and I seem to find the happiness I seek when we're out together dancing cheek to cheek.
If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits? Putting on the Ritz. So everyday coat pants with stripes and cutaway coat, perfect fits. Putting on the Ritz. Dress up like $1 million trooper, trying hard to look like Gary Cooper. Come, let's mix for Rock-afires, rock with sticks and umbrellas in the midst. Putting on the Ritz. Putting on the Ritz.
Man, what a great song. A hit in the 20s and a hit in the 80s again. Just goes to show you the power of a great melody. Speaking of great melodies, who remembers this?
Fairy tales can come true. It can happen to you if you're young at heart.
Man, nobody could croon out a great melody like Frank Sinatra. You know, that song right there has been redone all kind of different ways, and people still buy it. They still love it because it's a good melody. I bet you could even redo that song hard, heavy metal, rock and roll, and it would still sell 1 million copies.
Ha! That is the worst suggestion I've ever heard. That would be a blistering attack and vicious assault against good taste and decency. No. I think you've gone too far this time.
I couldn't agree with you more. It would be an obvious musical broadside.
Let's just show them, guys. Hit it.
Musical broadside, huh?
Yeah, Earl, show them what I mean.
Yeah? I'll show you a musical broadside. Yeah. Here comes the one. Fairy tales can come true. It can happen to you if you're young at heart. Though as rich as you are, it's much better by far if you're young at heart. And if you can survive to 105, think of all you derive out of being alive. And here is the best part. You have a head start if you are among the very young. If you are among the very young. If you are among the very
Good heavens, stop the music, please. Beach Bear, I believe you need to have that guitar tuned up.
I quite agree, and I'm sure we'll all be thrown in jail for defacing that monumental song by Frank Sinatra. He will undoubtedly have us thrown in jail.
Now, you guys settle down back there. We're not going to get thrown in jail for just playing a little old song. We're just trying to prove a point, that a good song is a good song no matter when it was written. Though styles of music change from time to time, a good melody will always stand the test. You see? That's all we're trying to say here. Understand?
Hey, yeah, I think I got it. All right, now say we could do something like Michael Jackson in an old style, sort of like Frank Sinatra would have done it, right?
Oh, hey, yeah. I never looked at it like that. You might have something there, Beach Bear. Imagine, what would the songs that the kids listen to on the radio these days come out sounding like if somehow they had been written back in the old days? Like, you know what I mean? Like if it went back 30, 40, 50 years. And then, imagine if we could go ahead in time to like, say the year 2043. I wonder if the folks then would be listening to any remakes of songs done in the 1980s. Imagine what that might sound like. Well, folks, we're going to take a short break right now and think about all this. If you want to hear what we come up with, stick around for the next show. We're going to be right back. This ought to be very interesting.